The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Today, a contest from the NL West Division between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan? And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Giants, the center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Here comes the first pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Freeland has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah,
oh, come on.
See a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Here it is on 3-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Duggar rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So coming to the plate, Buster Posey, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hanson, the runner at third with no outs. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. One out and a runner on third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 offering. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Giants do get one in the inning on the run-scoring triple. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field, and the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a four-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit high in the air. There it goes.
There we go. Nolan Arenado, 6 straight at bats, 6 straight home runs.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop-up. Belt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
A man at second with 1 down, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. The relay throw won't get him.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big right-handed bat of Mac Williamson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 5.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
There's a dumbass Johnson finally settling down the strike zone. Jackass.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base off the middle.
Stepping in, Chris Iannetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Well, Patty Johnson would have pissed me off. Make up your mind on where the fucking strike zone is.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williamson's on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
The pitcher, Kyle Freeland, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third. Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the throw in gets away from him.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out.
Two doubles on two at bats.
To see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Oh, look at the dive. To second for one. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a three-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants 1. And now the Giants pitcher, Madison Bumgarner, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He singled to open up the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Desmond. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Giants down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? David Dahl, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williamson on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Boom goes the dynamite. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Slapped hard the opposite way. Maben is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs, too. You barely see a pitcher of this caliber struggle like he is in this one, but the numbers don't lie. Take a look. You're not going to see this from this guy very often. Just goes to show you that even the best of us have off days.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
Man, this guy's a fucking home run machine. Not counting the walk, that's 7 straight home runs.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Chris Stratton answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting. The left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a curveball left up in the zone, as this is hit pretty well out to deep center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Ian Desmond.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. Line hard. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 3 runs already home here. Hit to third. Longoria's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. first offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Duggar's there for it. And that retires the side. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for one or two of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And gone up into the second deck.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next.
Williamson.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 home. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Cameron Maybin.
Now batting, Cameron Maybin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Stratton.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
San Francisco, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Ball one.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Again, a 1-2. fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Rockies 9 and the Giants 2. Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Reyes Maranta.
Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Chris Iannetta.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. High chopper to third. Longoria's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Ready for another shot now, Kyle Freeland. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air now out to left field. Williamson comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the imposing power bat, Nolan Arenado.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Through 5 innings. Now an 8-run lead at 10-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Alan Hansen.
Digging in, Allen Hansen, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Desmond sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And another foul ball. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
What an amazing home run we just witnessed, and lucky for us, we're going to take a look at it again with Show Track. And as the numbers come in, the projected distance of that blast over 490 feet. That's right up there with the longest home runs we've ever seen.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in now, David Dahl, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Williamson's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Hampson. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. Crawford is there. And that's the third out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Colorado's out in front, 11-2.